Hey, baby. I know I'm late. I'm tired, child. I'm tired because I'm coming to y'all late. But y'all gonna get a live for me this evening. This is very much pre-recorded. You know what I'm saying? Very much pre-recorded. But I'm gonna make it real quick because I'm on my lunch break doing this for y'all. I know I was supposed to come to y'all yesterday with 2 reviews, but baby, your girl had a migraine like right here, and my head was like, nope. Anytime I try to lift it up, okay? Now this right here is gonna be for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or shall I call it the Desperate Peaches at this point, because good God, my God, 3 Desperate Peaches, okay? If this your first time here, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Also, if you feel the need to and feel so inclined to, hit that join button and join the channel. For those of you who are returning, y'all know I love y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into it, all right? Because my lunch only 30 minutes, okay? But I'm giving it up for y'all. So, the episode kicks off. You know, the ladies are doing what they're doing. They just getting back from New York. We see Candy and cute little Ace. Ace is so cute. He trying to get her to pronounce the name right, and she apparently ain't saying it right, because poor little Ace just take his book and like, mama, please, right? Love those little scenes, you know, feel far in between, but give us a little glimpse into their life or whatever. So that was real cute, all right? So now they done talked about Marlo and y'all know I be all out of order, but I cover the basics, okay? The what we need to talk about. Marlo and Kenya talks about throwing Sheree a party, all the single ladies, you know, a you been stood up party, okay? Child, no go, honey, not because she been stood up. She not at her big old age. But whatever, you know, do the little girlfriend thing. It's cute. It's real cute. It wasn't real cute that Marlo decides to have a designer pop-up shop and Sheree had to pay all $11,000 of it. Oh, no, God, honey. I thought she was going to at least give her a little bag, a little wallet, a little keychain. Pay for one boot, hell, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't pay for the pair or something, but we'll get to that when we get started, you know what I'm saying? So that's what they're deciding to do. Drew is doing, not Drew, what's this lady name? Sanya. Sanya, congratulations on your 4 gold medals, my good girl. But child, you're not giving nothing. Andy, don't bring her back. We don't want nothing. She is definitely looking for a moment. Desperate Peach, #1. Okay, so she invites Drew, dropping with Drew, you know what I'm saying, to her Mommy Nation little photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? And then she decides to so graciously, is that something? Oh no, girl, that's something on my camera. Good Lord. Then she decides to graciously uninvite Drew because she said her event wouldn't be the time for them to have time to talk of this, that, and the third. And I'm like, oh, all right, girl. But then we find out she want people to model for the hell free. So Drew, girl, you've been uninvited to better, okay? Now, I don't always agree with everything that Drew do, but my God, Sanya, you is looking for a moment, because really you mad about something that didn't have anything to do with you. You still beefing with her over something that happened between her and Sheree, with her and Sheree not even friends, okay? And her and Sheree not even beefing about it. Make it make sense. Like, you looking for a moment. You wanted to do that with Kenya and Candy because you feel like they're the it girls. You feel like they're the way in to keep a peach recurring, because apparently you ain't running track no more. Girl, go teach the next Olympic stars. That's what I want you to do, and get the hell off of my CV, Sanya, because I don't see it for you. Not now or in the future. You know what I'm saying? Not now or in the future. Full-time gold medal Olympus. Put some respect on your name, as we're going to see in the next episode. Girl, put some respect on your name. Put some respect on your own name, because you're moving real fugazi. And your mama wants to talk about, do she know what you accomplished? Girl, let me tell you something. Don't nobody care. I mean, we care. We care. That's a good accomplishment. I'm not going to diminish your accomplishments, ma'am, but understand you're not the only person who have accomplished things. You know what I'm saying? Candy is accomplished. Kenya is accomplished. Sheree accomplished finishing her house. Marlo accomplished getting a peach. And Drew accomplished being a C-list, D-list, E-list, F-list celebrity, whatever one she is. You know, I don't really know much about Drew. You know what I'm saying? Except for now she on Housewives. And she was the side chick with Melanie and Derwin. You know what I'm saying? And apparently her and LeBron allegedly was kicking it at one point. Maybe he was on a break with his forever baby mama and wife that he been with since high school, child. I still don't understand the dynamic of that, but whatever, I digress. So what else happened, y'all? Because I mean, you know, it was giving. It's starting to give a little bit more to me, because it's fresh beefs, you know what I'm saying? So then you have Kenya and Drew go and sit down at the restaurant. And so Kenya's like telling her how she went to Drew thing, and I'm sorry, Kenya's telling Drew about the mommy thing. And she was like, well, I was invited, but I wasn't invited. And I feel like Sanya, you know, is kind of basically was looking for a moment, which she was. And Kenya was like, yeah, girl, but you know, you can hear in Kenya's voice then that she really wasn't feeling good. And I was like, oh, child, I wouldn't be sitting with Kenya, because Kenya sound like she got the vid. Just straight up. She sounded like she got the vid. But, you know, they having their dinner. And it was nice to see Kenya and Drew, you know, getting along. But Drew, if Portia was still there this season, would you be, you know, trying to cement your friendship with Kenya? Don't get too close, girl, because you might not get no more go naked here. I'm just saying. But I'm glad to see Kenya looking good too, baby. Kenya been outfitsing. Baby, Kenya has been, baby, separation, because I don't think her divorce final, but separation is looking good on her. Motherhood is looking good on her, baby. Kenya is glowing, honey. I don't know if it's the separation, the baby, or if she got a new man in secret hiding somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe she's just at a point where she is 100% happy and fulfilled. But whatever it is Kenya got going on, I am here for the glow that she is walking around and carrying, okay? And I must say, I am not normally a Kenya fan, and the book is still out, because, you know, Kenya set you up for that okie dokie, like she a changed person, and then, baby, we be back at the antics. But so far, Kenya has been good, and I am enjoying Kenya this good season. All right, so that happened. We see them, and then she looks good in the little mommy makeover, baby. But when they pull over, mommy and me, whatever it is, saying you're pushing and peddling around here, I don't know. But baby, when they went to the when her and Candy was there, now Candy knew. Kenya was like, "Oh, I'm the model. Interesting, girl. Why you ain't call my people?" Like, and Candy says, "Kenya don't do nothing without a check." I'm like, girl, I don't blame her. Like, don't use me for no free modeling and free publicity. At least talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I have a brand or whatever, and we might be cool, but don't just assume that you can advertise on my stuff for free. Don't assume that you can just tag me and stuff without talking to me first. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, because that might not be something that I want to do, or I might have something that I'm about to do that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you're tagging me in might mess up what I have going on somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? That's just common courtesy. And Drew knew, not Drew, Sanya old take herself knew that she didn't tell that girl that. You know what I'm saying? So then she tells them at the end, well, she invited Drew, but she uninvited her because she didn't think her event was, you know, this was going to be the place and time. But she going to do a cooking thing or whatever. And she going to let them know. And she going to invite Drew to that. And they can, you know, while they cooking, them two can have a conversation on the side or whatever. So then we see Drew and her mom in their shopping. And yeah, I say her mom because I'm not liking her mom either. You know what I'm saying? Because, girl, even with my kids that's in middle school, if they come to me and say, Mama, me and my friends not friends no more or whatever, I'm going to say, what happened? I'm not just going to assume and be like, oh, do they know this or do they know that? No. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, Mama, your child was wrong. Your child created an issue with this lady out of nothing, looking for a moment. That's why when Kenya told her what she said, she ain't had no problem being mad, because she was already mad for no reason. Now you feel like you got a reason to be mad. But in all actuality, you still don't have no reason to feel no type of way, because Drew is responding to the bullshit. Okay, Drew is responding to the bullshit that you pulled in New York. Period. That's it. That's all. That is what she is responding to. Had you not done her like that, then she wouldn't be feeling the way she feel about you. Had you not done her like that, then she wouldn't be feeling like you moving fugazi. And you all. Point blank period. But you want to sit up here and say, Mama, she talking about me, Mama. And she went to see Sanya. She's going to see Sanya. And I'm like, Sanya, I wish we see one consistent accent. Okay, how about that? How about that, Sanya? How we supposed to see who the hell you are when we don't even see your true accent? Because 1 minute you're Jamaican and the next minute you're all ACLian. Girl. Sanya was not a plus to this channel. So next thing you know, I skipped over the part with Sheree talking to her daughter. And Sheree, like, she's still you know, have love for Tyrone, but she's not sure if it's because if she don't want to be done wasted the time that she's already put in. But I'm like, girl, listen, if you want to continue to do something with Tyrone, you know what I'm saying, baby, you better put Tyrone on the back burner like Tyrone put you on the back burner and be out here and get you somebody. And if you feel like you want to be bothered with Tyrone, then be bothered with Tyrone. But if you don't, then don't. But don't sit around your house moping, moaning, and whining and crying in pain behind this man who stood you up, did not have the courtesy to give you a personal phone call, text message, Google, message in a bird, message in a bottle, ship on a boat. You know what I'm saying? Baby, he ain't even send it by courier, by Facebook Messenger, by Instagram post, by nothing, okay? By nothing. He had no, so girl, I wouldn't have no courtesy for him. And then you talking about, you know, you don't know if it's to waste your, you know, you don't want to waste your previous time. So you going to sit around and not let Tyrone go to waste current and future time? I'm just saying, that don't even make nobody sense, Sheree. But I get it. You know, you don't be over nobody that fast, but girl, don't move that slow either. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we see that. So then Marlo calls, and Sheree sitting up there. She eating chips, babe. And she just, this the right kind of chips or whatever it is, you know, that she eating. They the right thickness and the right amount of salt with the sea salt on it. And so she just sitting up there eating and checking and looking at her phone. Next thing you know, Marlo calls her and tells her to be upon the way. All right, go get yourself together in that car that's waiting outside for you. All right, so Sheree like, ugh, all right, but I don't even have nothing to wear. Girl, Sheree, you got something to wear. Whatever. And she goes outside. She sees a little Uber. You know, she done got her the Uber Black, the Uber Luxury. To pick her up. You know what I'm saying? Probably Bravo production cars. You know, cause everybody got them black SUVs, but whatever. They pick her up to go ride to her. She calls Kenya. Kenya like, girl, I'm not coming. Or whatever. Kenya, she was like, why? Or whatever. And she was like, I'm not feeling good, Marlo. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not feeling good, Marlo. I'm not gonna make it. You can hear to me in Kenya's voice, baby, if Kenya sound like she was sick. And I would have wanted her around me sounding like that, because I would have immediately thought she had the vid. Girl, you, Miss Covina, and whichever one of her cousins you walking around here with is not about, don't need to come nowhere near me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, God. I'm sorry, Kenya, girl. We're going to FaceTime you for the ladies' night. But you don't need to be in person. But whatever, Marlo thinks she lying because she had on a face for the glam. Yada, yada, yada. Sheree pulls up. Well, I'm sorry. Kenya sends Drew. So Drew goes over to Marlo house with whatever Kenya sent her with, some eggs and stuff, you know, to make the muffins or whatever, to still do her contribution and part or whatever. So Drew goes, she helps. She trying to make her a plate to go. Because Sheree pulling up, Marlo putting her out the house like a whole, who need to hide because your girl done got home, okay? She gave her the side trick treatment out the back door with the food that you got in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? But Marlo was like, that's big of Drew to come and do that for her, you know, for Sheree. And she don't even, I'm sorry. And she didn't even, you know, her and Sheree were having the issues that they have. That shows a lot on Drew's character. And I don't think Drew is a bad person. I just think Drew is, I don't even know what to think about Drew. But she ain't did nothing this episode for me to get on her. So I'm not going to go get on her. I think Drew has good characteristics in some area. And she's flawed in some areas, just like me, you, and everybody else in this world. But Drew just don't give me just horrible person vibes. All right. So now the next thing you know, Sheree come and you know, Marlo's telling her, well, Kenya was supposed to be here, but Kenya's not here. She's sick, but she had a face for the glam. Marlo, your peach, sour peach #2, sour peach puss. Girl, no God, you doing too much, Marlo. Like, I did want you to get a peach because you was a friend for so many years. Now I feel like I don't even want to see you as a friend. You doing too much. You doing too much. Y'all get to the door. You like, we gotta do it. Girl, Bravo done played that clip so much, and then they done played it again with y'all. Y'all don't do that no more. Retire it. Retire it. We're over it. I'm over it. I'm over both you and Sheree at this point with the foolery y'all did this episode. Sheree is riding peach ass #3 because ain't nobody told your grown ass ride 2 hours. But I'm gonna get there. So they doing all of this. So, you know, Marlo, you didn't have to throw that shade at Kenya because you can hear in her voice she sound all stopped up and messed up. So, baby, the total come down to $11,000 and some dollars and some change. Baby Sheree like, oh, this was real nice. But I thought Marlo was going to at least treat me to something. Girl, not MasterCard. Marlo, you on your own, Sheree. I wouldn't have spent $11,000. Me personally, but, you know, I guess, you know, y'all got to go ahead and charge it. You probably returned it when the cameras went off. But whatever. Next scene. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Sheree was, you know, Marlo talking to her about Tyrone and this, then the third. Sheree crying, and y'all, I don't even remember what was said because honestly, I feel like she could have went to Love After Lockup with that story. I feel like you knew Tyrone wasn't gonna want to be on here. You knew it wasn't gonna be right, but you used Tyrone as a storyline because we've been hearing about Tyrone for so many years, child. And then he told you a long time ago Tyrone was a kind artist and you ain't won't believe her. Girl. Next. Add you to the next cast of Real Housewives of Denial along with Drew and Tisha. Okay, you the third person. I'm gonna build up my cast. By the time I finish reviewing shows, we're gonna have a whole cast of Real Housewives of Denial. But anyway, next, moving on, the cooking scene. Mama Joyce and Candy get there, Kenya get there, Sheree get there, Marlo get there, or whatever, right? So Kenya off in the corner coughing. Candy like, oh, I don't want to get sick, and I feel Candy, you know what I'm saying? And a couple other people was like, they ain't want to get sick either. Like, she in the corner coughing, girl, and we about to be cooking. Don't be cutting the herbs and onions and stuff over here. They gonna make curry chicken or whatever. So they get it going or whatever. Sheree is mad at Candy because Candy didn't call her and console her about Tyrone not showing up and standing her up. Sheree, you are a grown-ass fucking woman. Candy don't owe you a goddamn thing to call you and ask you about you goddamn being sad and depressed because this man done stood you up. That's on you. Did you call Candy and talk to Candy about it? And then if Candy would have talked to you about it, and then when you didn't call her and say nothing to her about it, when you was just talking about, oh, Candy, I thought we was friends, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you went spreading the bone on me or whatever, like you normally do on people. You had a whole problem. But now you wanted Candy to come and confront you. Well, not confront you, but console you with gossip. Nobody is owed you conciliation for your feelings. I don't owe you that. You know what I'm saying? She might have not known what to say to you or how you was going to feel about it. Everybody ain't good in every situation, but there is never, unless somebody passed, if we cool, we close or whatever, and somebody in my family passed, even if we just cool or associates, I appreciate a Facebook post, and you know, and I post it if I choose to post it. All right, I appreciate a little Facebook post, a little inbox post, you know, on Instagram or whatever, or you know, you comment in the comments if I be like, rest in peace to my auntie, you know what I'm saying? I miss my Uncle Charles, y'all, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could, my condolences, you and your family, and my prayers, right? Surface level people. Some people might only have that information. Other people might only have my number to text message me. Okay, text message me then. But girl, if I'm going through a heartbreak, this, then the third, I don't want nobody talking to me about it unless the person I call and want to vent to and say how I feel to. Other than that, make it fuck. Like, you too grown to be this needy behind a goddamn, you didn't call me because my man stood me up when you shouldn't have took your ass riding for 2.5 fucking hours. And it wasn't getting no call, no response, no text, no where you at on the road, no none of that. Baby, not me driving. I don't care if it's just 2 hours. If I'm coming to see you, I feel like you should be text messaging something. Calling, hey, babe, where you at on the road? You safe? You got on the road yet? How far you are? What mile marker exit you at? Let me know when you get close so I could be pulling up to the restaurant when you pulling up. So you kept continuing to ride and do all of that. That is your fault, ma'am. Now, I ain't saying you wasn't hurt. Your feelings wasn't hurt, but Sheree, go to hell. Go to hell. Then you turn around and be mad with Kenya. Well, you could have called me. You wasn't there for me. Kenya can finally be there for somebody. Girl, Kenya was there for you and offered to buy your funky ass a plane home. Something the man who you went to go see didn't even do. Girl, get the fuck. The woman said she was sick. She went to the doctor. Oh, you went to the doctor and glam? Girl, the woman told you, I was coming. I called the doctor. My doctor told me don't go nowhere. You know who probably said that because she had on glam? Production probably told her, oh, we need to get you tested. Let's not act like what that is. And then Marlo asked Sheree to go outside. Sheree sounded like the amen choir when the pastor get to his, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know that part of the sermon when the pastor be like, and preacher, and they said, and you got the people in the back, amen, hallelujah. That was Sheree, okay? And I was too mad. Marlo, you talking about Candy is effing below her tax bracket. How about Candy just don't look at people for their tax bracket? You know what I'm saying? You have some people out here that's like that. They don't care about what tax bracket you in. They don't care about how much money you make. It's about the vibe. It's about the thing that you do for them. And at the end of the day, Candy is self-sufficient and on her own, so she can take care of herself. Something you can never do because you still lay on your back to get your money because you just got eBay. And what the hell happened to your hair care line, your wig line that Kenya came up in there and ruined with her hair care? Mugshot Marlo, that's something that Candy ain't got because you know why? She takes care of herself and she do for herself. But you want to talk about she a hoe and she fucked out. Girl, at this day and age, ma'am, is you not looking at all the asses we see on Instagram, Facebook, including yours? All the girls shaking their ass on the camera, like, including you, that's doing that now with your old ass instead of being a revered older lady and holding yourself with some class and some dignity. Now you want to be on down to the internet shaking your ass just like the young girls that's out here doing. Around here wearing dresses with splits with your, I mean, your body is nice because you paid for it to get done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with your lipo and whatever else you had done. And I'm not knocking it. But you around here doing all of that, showing off your body and your goodies and doing all of that. Why? For attention. To be bopping and slopping like everybody else. So you wanna talk about Candy, but baby, if you ain't noticed, the hoes is winning right now. Ladies who keeping it covered and keeping it cute, you know, we kinda ain't, you know, we ain't doing bad, but you know, baby, the hoes is life, B. So if you want to call Kenya a hoe and Candy a hoe, baby, I guess they're life. And I don't know, they winning. They both winning in comparison to you. Because what are you doing besides this show? Then you want to talk about what Candy doing, baby. How many people you employ? We done seen Candy cares. We done seen all of these things that Candy do. We know Candy works in her community. Marlo, what foundation you have? What we seen you giving out turkeys and this, that, and the third. So you was out of line. You don't employ nobody. I'm sorry. I've never heard of Kenya being known to every rapper around. Girl, you got her and Superhead confused. You was out of line, Marlo and Sheree. You was even more out of line because Kenya offered to be there for you. Kenya offered to get you a plane ticket. Kenya gave you good advice. You can hear in her voice then she was still sick. People at that event was saying, ugh, we don't want her here sick because they was feeling some type of way. But you want to sit up here because you want to be a returning peach because your ass only gets picked up when they don't need you, when they need you. You know what I'm saying? If Portia was still here, if Phaedra was still here, if Nene was still here. If Kim Zolciak wanted to come back, girl, you would still not have a peach, Sheree. You would not be back on this season and your basement still wouldn't be finished. Girl, get the fuck. You and Marlo are on my last fucking nerve. Y'all are doing too much for a peach. Baby, y'all around there serving rotten peach desperation juice. And with that being said, y'all, I got 7 minutes left on my lunch. I'm going to try to scarf something down real quick. Probably just make me some tea so my voice don't be all raggedy for y'all tonight when I come into what I'm doing, P Valley. And with that being said, I love y'all. Make sure to don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join should you feel so inclined to do so. See y'all later. Bye.